Hello, my dear Shiny Minds. I am Shiny, and you are here to create your own Shiny Mind.
Are you ready to shine? Come on, it's the shiny one. You got this. If you wanna go galactic.
And today we're talking about respect. Such a heavy word, isn't it? How do you explain respect? How do you look at it? How do you feel it? How do you receive it? How do you give it? Such a deep topic, isn't it? Well, let's talk about it. Respect is about credibility, authority. It's a basic human right. It is about boundaries. It is about how you show up in your life, how you demand it, how you give it. I mean, there are so many ways to look at respect, obviously. Today, I am going to look at respect from the perspective that you gotta do a few things so that other people can respect you. This is how we are going to approach it today. Before I begin, I want you to think about what respect means to you and how exactly you feel respected. And another way, what a person needs to do specifically for you to feel so respected, okay? How can you break it down? How can you receive respect in terms of measurable behaviors, words, maybe some sort of like energy that you get from others? Just start thinking about this, because in a moment, what I am going to do, I am going to break down respect to two components, and then I am going to show you how you can make everyone respect you. If you're ready, let's begin. And of course, as we're talking about respect, we gotta talk about charisma. And according to a study at the Princeton University, charisma actually has two components: warmth and competence. When you have both warmth, like sincerity, you're kind of like friendly, it is easy to approach you. And then over here, you have your competence, your authority, your credibility, your level of sophistication in a way. And when you are able to combine both of them somewhere in the middle, that is when you show up as charismatic, and that's how you can get respect from others easier. Let's break down both of them, right? So let's start with warmth here. What does it mean to be warm for other people? Well, that's why I am going to analyze it from the perspective of communication. So communication has three components: your words, your tonality, and your body language. The way you bring warmth and sincerity and friendliness to your communication is going to depend upon the selection of words, your tonality. Do you hear my tonality? Like, can you actually hear and feel my smile? Even if you are not looking at me right now, you can actually just turn back, okay? Don't look at me. And then if you just listen to my voice, and you will be like, oh my God, is she smiling? You can actually understand that I am smiling from my tonality. Can't you? You can, because that is a show of friendliness and warmth. That's what I'm talking about. And in terms of the body language, you can also look at your body language as a way to express your emotions, your energy. And if my hands are open, if I am doing a lot of hand gestures, and if my face is moving, if I have a lot going on my face, my mimics and everything, and my eyes, if they're moving. So those are all unconscious messages that give you the sense of safety and security, because in another study that was done, showing your hands like this, because you see my hands right now, showing your hands actually make the other person feel safe around you, and that way it is easier to receive their respect. Watch it now. I'm hiding my hands. How does it feel? Feels weird, right? You'll be like, where is her hands? Like, what is going on? What is she hiding? So this actually creates an unconscious trigger. I'm gonna go back to my amygdala again. So amygdala is like, okay, is there danger going on here? Because I don't see any hands around, because hands are actually your extension of the body that can be used, to kill someone. It's violent. And so you know that hands can be dangerous. And if you don't see hands, it creates an immediate insecurity and feeling of unsafe for the other person, and therefore they are not gonna respect you. So that's the tip. make sure you show your hands when you communicate with others. You make sure you have a friendly tonality that is not like cold and distant and just like, heartless and emotionless. Make it friendly. As you hear your own tonality, like it, feel like you want to hug yourself. So I guess that's a good tip. So that's about warmth. And now let's talk about competence. What can you do to increase your competence? Well, imagery, that's a good one. This sign that I have this brain in my hand, and I am actually talking about neuroscience and showing you a cue that's actually a sign. And this kind of props actually makes the other person who are watching, that is you, my dear shiny mind, you're actually feeling like I know what I'm talking about. Isn't that right? So you know that I know what I'm talking about when I show you the brain, when I go to neuroscience, and also when I am referring to the study at the Princeton University. So those are signs that you subconsciously, unconsciously get the competence. And it's the level of intellect, logic, and reasoning you put together. And then when you go search for somebody, you look for their evidence to believe them. So if you go look at my website, to my About page, if you read my bio, you're gonna see all the reasons to believe in me. All my accreditations, my education, my achievements, all the lives that I have changed and transformed, all the certifications that I created. So that part is the competency part. And the other part is the warmth part. Obviously, when you are able to put them in the middle and create this beautiful balance, you know what happens? Just like in my NeuroShine technology, imagine your warmth is your heart and your competencies and your competence actually is about your mind. When you combine the power of your mind with the wisdom of your heart, what do? You maximize your potential and you create your shiny mind. You actually can make anyone respect you, my dear shiny mind. So I hope you like this video, and I am curious, what do you think? What do you think about respect? I already asked you. Are you making all of these tips that I shared with you? Are you actually showing people your hands? Are you using a friendly tonality? Are you using your competency? Do you share your ideas, intellect with others? I'm curious. Put a comment. Let's talk. And also, of course, you want to put a like and share this video with your friends so that they also know what they're talking about, right? And you want to subscribe to my channel. We need more shiny minds in the world. Please subscribe to my Shiny Minds show so that you and we can create a much better world with a lot of love and shiny minds.
Are you ready to shine? Come on.
Okay.
It's a shiny one. You got this.
All right.
If you wanna go galactic,
Go galactic.
then you're in the right place. Let's go, let's go. You've got to get with Shiny. Come on. She'll take you to your bright space.
Absolutely.
'Cause she knows your heart.
Awareness.
And she definitely knows your mind.
Say yes.
She'll give you her love.
I love.
And give you her time. 'Cause she's the shiny one, shiny one, shiny one.
I'm the shiny
You know
one.
she's lots of fun, lots of fun, lots of fun.
Make it fun.
'Cause she's the shiny one, shiny one, shiny one.
Change
And
is
you have
possible.
lots of fun, lots of fun, lots of fun.
Change with fun.
Yeah.
You got this.
Bring your sorrows and your sadness.
Yeah, bring them to me. Bring them.
She'll help you take it away.